I'm unmuting us, by the way. I don't know. I'll
It
re-up.
sounds like one of the generic female artists.
I think it's a Disney kid.
Oh, really?
Oh my fucking god. Oh my tabs. This has to go here. Okay. The porn has to go away. This is. Let me just look it up again. I don't know how to say this person's name, but China Anne McClain. Don't know. It's Disney music though, or was Disney music. All I know that calling all the monsters, there's a dance from it. The only reason I know about this is there's a dance from it. They got made into a Destiny emote.
Really?
Yeah, there's a section of like, because they take choreography from random shit and
Yeah.
they make emotes out of it, which is cool. Let me turn this back on, which is fine. But then people will like go out of their way to like try to find like what it came from, and it's usually just inane garbage that no one cares about. And this is
Right.
this is Disney Music Vivo from 12 years ago is where the video came from. So definitely people that are in touch with what's going on in the modern gaming era making decisions at Bungie. But yeah, so that's actually, hey, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I had to mute everything on OBS because I wanted to play a voice clip on Discord, but I can't remember. I feel like I know which channel it goes through. But anyway, so there was an emote that came out a couple of years ago for Festival of the Lost, that I liked. So I found out what the thing was, and that was back when it was still the Haunted Forest thing.
Yeah.
So back when I did I think it was the year that I did my really long, like clear the forest 800 times to get 1,000 terror kills.
Yeah.
When I played Destiny 2 solo for like 8 hours a day, if not more, to get terror kills for my card, that song was on loop the entire time.
Jesus.
Like when I say the entire time, I do in fact mean the entire.
Leans in, I mean, the entire time.
I do. So for like, I probably listened to that song on loop repeatedly, which is what loop means, for
Far too long.
I think it was like 80 hours. If not more than that. That feels low. Also, brownie points, big thumbs up for me verbally if anyone watching this ends up finding the Dead Space video where the editor added a squeaky noise to me shooting one of the like necromorph like mini creatures. I think it's in the same video that we talk about how kite sounds almost like a racial slur or an ethnic slur, and then I immediately get grabbed by a tentacle and scream. I think it's at the end of that video. So there's 2 points of interest that you can use to find it. I looked earlier and couldn't find it, so if anyone finds it, you get a thumbs up from me when you give me the fucking video link. Because I can't fucking find it. And I could look, but I just can't be fucked to find it again. But yeah, thanks in advance for that. I will give whoever that is a rousing verbal thank you. Unless your name is something horrific, in which case I will not thank you. And don't worry, I'm not like Bungie. I'm not gonna say I'll do something and then not give you your reward. I wish I knew why apples made me burp.
Good question.
It is a good question. Maybe
I'm
that's
really
just
glad charred fingers just don't work anymore.
maybe that's just the universe saying that I need to go see a doctor.
I mean, I've been telling you that.
Nah. It's fine. What were you saying about something being radiant and inferno?
I said I like how if you look at like all the malls and the big hammers, they're all radiant, but all the axes are inferno.
Kind of fitting, I suppose.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was like, because I was like, man, is there a radiant scaling axe? Because like I like the axes, but
You can make an axe radiant scaling with radiant.
well, I mean, yeah, it'll never have good scaling like one that like gives you A plus or S. So
Yeah, I see what you mean. Ooh,
you're not wrong though.
let's just get those off the hotbar.
You see nothing.
No, all these new items that are new every time I log in. Love it.
And then it resets every time you do co-op.
Uh-huh. Did you need some large mana stone clusters?
No, I think I'm all right.
Okay. Let's put these on the let's put these on the hotbar. I have the Brio stones on because I don't like having to heal during the boy. Yeah, I guess we can get me caught up. Are you using the wrong image format? JPEG versus PNG. A 17-minute video on a fucking niche nonsense fucking topic. Watch later.
Very good.
I'm gonna listen to this. Does Set It Off have a album playlist for their current singles that are coming out? Singles in my area? Because I want to listen to like their new stuff. Because their new song that came out yesterday is really good. That's a... Yeah, I know it's a single, but like, is there other music that's like coming out at the same time? No? Okay. This is new.
I kind of feel bad for that host.
Why are you griefing people?
I'm griefing Xbox players.
Oh, people. Actually, I would say PlayStation players are like the British of the gaming world. So I don't know what Xbox players are.
So it was Upper Colroth, and like where you find the Iron Wayfarer.
Mm-hmm.
He does the whole "I'm not a monster" thing.
I am not a monster.
They were in there fighting a shit ton of enemies, and they did the classic "this game fucking sucks" because of mob density, where they're running through the fucking tunnels, aggroing everything.
The classic.
I ran in, and apparently my heal and defense buff applies to enemy mobs.
Oh.
So everything was glowing, and I just ran in and bonked them with the fucking hammer and killed him instantly.
That seems cruel. But the fact that you can interact with like the defense and the healing aura affecting other stuff, that makes me want to like do that and to just like kind of hide.
Yeah. Let's see what Commander looks like. New Tink acquired. So my finger didn't work on the first invasion, but it worked on my second invasion.
1 in the pink and 2 in the stink, question mark?
Evidently. Ooh, I like that. Actually, I like that a lot.
Why don't you fucking marry it then?
Tell me if I should put a ring on it.
I like how I go off the grid on one of my browsers and like the recommended is a 12K view 20-minute video of funniest pet reunions, heart-faced, best front door surprises. Like, ugh. I hate the way fucking clickbait went.
It is very weird.
Shit's fucking garbage, yo.
Why is crossplay fucking with us to the point where we can't connect to each other unless like we both quit the game?
We weren't having issues.
We were having issues last night.
No, I mean we weren't having like we were joining each other back and forth like for like an hour today.
I guess that's true. Well, there was some issues until we relaunched the games.
Fine. I meant like when we were sharing
I think
stuff.
I think I'm finally connecting. I guess it was just a really long... Yeah, I know, that was fine, but all of a sudden, like, this wasn't loading, was more what I meant.
Yeah, I get that. It's just, it's weird that we were fine earlier. I guess I could open up Kukujin's web page and see, make sure I know which bosses I have to summon her for.
You just see the shader reds changing.
Oh.
You can, that's funny.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah, so this is the Warlord one that we both have, and I got Commander, because I was like, I wonder what that looks like, and...
It's just like a better color for that, like, scheme of armor.
Yeah, it's just more of, like, a worn color. Like, it doesn't look... Like, it looks worn.
It doesn't look out of place.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, I wish, like, my message earlier still stands. I really wish that stuff would actually, like, proc. Because I feel like by the time anything that's even, like, remotely small gets status affected, it's just dead.
Yeah, statuses are for, like, bosses. Like, quite literally.
Yeah. Unless you have, like, a really high... It's, like, mini-bosses and bosses, which is just kind of unfortunate. Because I feel like if you use status on bosses, they just fucking fall over.
They kind of do, yeah. I have to get the tool for Damaros.
Why do I have so many fucking Kinranger Guardian axes? I fucking...
So many axes.
Fucking 8 of these things.
Yeah, I sold a lot of them myself.
What were you saying about hammers? I think we were talking about throwables or something else. You talking about throwables or were you talking about something else?
I'm talking about the weapon classes. So weapon classes, if you go through them...
Well, that I know. I thought you mentioned something about throwing weapons because you were looking at the grenades, but maybe I'm just blending conversations.
Oh, no. I just needed the Forsaken grenade to finish my throwables. Yeah. So,
I
like,
know
that was all that was about.
I thought you had done that, and then we're saying something about, like, there were, like, throwing hammers that were something, but I'm just blending the conversations together.
Yeah. Yeah, those were just blended.
Oh, I know what I was going to do. I know why I had us go farm upgrade materials.
Oh, you wanted to see how the catalysts...
I wanted to fully upgrade all of the Umbral stuff and see, like, what they actually look like.
Gotcha.
Because I don't trust the websites. And now I have the resources to do so. So I will be doing that now.
Hell yeah.
Can the menu stop resetting?
God, please stop resetting.
This is just literally science. I love science. I have insufficient vigor.
Ah, you again.
I have sufficient vigor.
All of a sudden.
Probably a better way to do this, but... Wow, really? I ran out of vigor just then?
You again.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I just realized that my bottle is empty.
Okay. I'm gonna compare these things. This one just has the best scaling. Good to know. So this does remain A. So these all go to like C. I wish I could organize these. So it's B. Well, it's this one. Then this. Then this. then this, that, and then this one's just pure. These proportionately downgrade. All right, we're getting the notepad out. I should put this in a spreadsheet, actually. Yeah, I'll quickly make a new spreadsheet for this. Because that will let me organize. Why did Google Sheets update? I hate that. What's it doing? So let's just do this one, which is... This page shouldn't be affected by my... I mean, this stuff is going to stay. I'm always going to use these. There's no reason not to. So we're looking at 192 by 568. And that is the lost Berescu. So that's that, which means we'll total up there. And that's AA scaling. AA. Okay. And then B plus would be next, which is the Sunken Beseecher. Sunken Beseecher. I spelled Beseecher wrong. Your boy is mentally. 230, 473, so 240. 473, and that was what? B. What the fuck is plus on my keyboard? B plus plus. Now, the requirements could be a factor here. I think, did they go down proportionate to... No, they don't. They don't go down proportionate to the required thing. I guess I could technically put the requirements in here, because that's kind of an interesting thing to have. Is the prereqs. So we'll do... There's 6 of them, so we'll do the first 6 columns. I know you guys can't see, doesn't matter though. I'm gonna change the font because my brain can't read this fucking default font. Do that. Actually, we'll do centered. Your boy likes centered content. And then I will... Okay, cool. These can all be set to size. Okay, so that was that one, which is B+. Oh, I should do spell slot number. That's actually more important. Insert column to the right. This will be spell slot count. This has 5. B plus B has 4. C plus has 3. C has 3. And then D plus has 3. Okay. So the one with 4 is this. So Fortune's Sight. I see you're back.
I'm back.
I heard you come back.
I love when my mic is muted, but it still lets, you know, noise go through.
You came back and it went, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I always mute and then move my fucking arm because it squeaks, but fuck me, I guess. So, what's the point of chromatic aberration?
Fuck if I know, Chief.
Because, like, I know, I obviously can see what it's doing, but, like, I didn't know if, like, it, like, helps performance or...
So there's a reason it exists, and it used to be, it was... I'm talking out of my ass, effectively. There was reason for it to exist in, like, older games, where it did something. I kind of like how depth of field and motion blur are kind of like objects of a bygone era.
Yeah.
Not so much depth of field, but like motion blur, everyone hates it. They just turn it off. Same thing with chromatic aberration. Like it was just a thing that devs added in because it like did something with like the visual style of a game that people just don't like. So people just turn it off. I like it. I don't know why I like it. But you could look it up. I'd be interested to see like what Wikipedia says it's for, because I don't actually know. And I'm doing a spreadsheet, so there's nothing else going on stream right now. You want to give us all a lesson? Oh, I did this one in the wrong order.
So for performance, the performance of chromatic aberration effect depends on the intensity value. If intensity value is set high, the render will be slower as it'll need more samples to render smooth chromatic aberrations. That is like the only thing I've found regarding like what it does, like for performance wise at least.
So it's like,
it's just a style thing. Like it's from what
that's
seen.
kind of what I thought it was, is like the longest time I thought it was just like an aesthetic thing. Like you can have it on. Interesting that it doesn't have like any actual value so far.
It sounds like it would make it so like it would take more to use it, because like it's got to like render it to make it more smooth.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it would just like
Actually,
I doubt it's like
actually
marginal
hurt performance.
Yeah, I doubt it's like a marginal effect on performance, but I mean, I'll turn it off, I guess.
I know people don't like it. I personally like it.
It gives it like that grainy feel. It's not like your whole screen, it's just like the edges.
But it's, I don't know, it gives it some kind of like, almost like an FOV like warping effect at the edge, where it's like the edge of the screen are obviously like, I don't even notice unless it's paused. Like I really don't notice it when I'm like moving around. But I can,
for sure.
I guess I can tell like on the swords, like they look fine, and then you do like if I'm looking at them like here, they look fine, then I like aberrate them and they're like
Warpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does cause like a really interesting like warping effect. But it like doesn't bother me.
That's not bad.
Like it doesn't, I can tell that like people would be like, yeah, it doesn't look good because it's not like accurate to what's on screen. Like you're kind of like affecting what it looks like, which is fair.
Yeah.
But
Oh wow, everything in my inventory is new again.
Surprise. Okay. So this was... see, where's the plus? This one? Nahuta effigy. Nahuta effigy is 400. A 273 with 3 spell slots. Scaling is D plus D plus.
I guess I can update my tracking sheet.
And it has 3 slots. Your boy does not know how to use Google Sheets.
You don't know how to use what?
Hang on.
Huh. I guess that's just a really easy ring I've missed.
Huh?
I guess they're just a ring in the Forsaken Fen that I've missed multiple times now.
Very good. Which ring is it?
Bloodbane ring.
Bloodbane.
So inflicting poison buildup simultaneously inflicts bleed buildup.
What's it look like?
It's like a wooden ring with a fucking green smear on it.
I also don't have it. How could this happen to me? You know where it is.
It's Forsaken Fen from the Pale Butcher. Yeah, from the vestige of the Pale Butcher, go down the path on the left.
Okay, that's... read that in your head for a second.
Yeah.
God, doing anything in Google Sheets not in a full window is AIDS. Fascinating. It's interesting how these are distributed. Yeah, there's like legitimately not a reason. There's no reason to not use this. I guess if you just have shit, like if you didn't have good scaling, I mean, that's the thing, that's the difference. Is like you use them inversely depending on how much you have invested, because like this one has no spell power on its own. All of its damage comes from scaling, but if you're actually invested into Umbral, then of course you're gonna have like the scaling.
Right.
But like if you're doing like a low investment build and just want to cast Umbral shit, then obviously like this is gonna be better because it just has the high base spell power. The downside is this doesn't have a lot of spell slots, which is kind of, I guess, how they're balancing that, because this doesn't have a lot of spell slots. So if you want to use Umbral magic when it's not your actual main focus of your build, they'll give you the increased spell power at base with very minor scaling because it won't matter, but you can't really use Barrage Ring because you'll lose a spell slot. Like you can use it with like 5 because you go down to 4. But every Barrage Ring you put on takes a spell slot away, so you could really just throw this on. Like, you could do this. You could put this on with a very low investment in Umbral stats, throw on a Barrage Ring or 2, go down to 2 or like 1 or 2 spells, and then have like a very jank way to cast like Umbral magic for damage with low investment. But I don't know why you'd ever do that.
Right.
So as an idea, in total, you're getting like 760 off of it, which these numbers aren't even accurate, by the way, because this isn't actually including the number here doesn't actually include like it doesn't show your fucking catalyst here for some reason. I don't know why. Like at all.
No.
But this thing isn't like, these aren't my numbers. Like if I go sit at a vestige, this number is going to be way fucking higher than 760.
Yeah, because it doesn't take your equipment into account.
It doesn't take either of these. It doesn't take like the 40% that I mathed out from the Hysteria necklace, and it doesn't take the like whatever this gives. So it doesn't take either of those. So if I actually go sit, that 760 quickly turns into a different fucking number.
Oh, yeah. Having those base numbers is all you really need, though, because you can just add the percentages to them.
Because
like,
that suddenly went from being 192 plus 568 to 192 plus 873.
Yeah.
Which is 300 and 15? 315 extra spell power I'm getting from 2 items. Give or take, because gay and math hard. But yeah, there's legitimately no reason to use anything else. You could get away with having, it's weird because like the stat investment in this game is so strange, because especially for magic, there was almost never a time when we were playing our first playthrough that I felt like I needed to, like I was behind being able to cast whatever magic we had. Like there were once or twice where I was like, oh, I need like 30 radiance because I was always doing Inferno first, but it never felt like I didn't have enough stats to just do stuff.
You don't need 70 int to cast one spell. Everything's like in the 30s, I feel like.
Yeah, but like if you're doing Umbral magic, you need like, I mean, fucking, this is an incredibly powerful debuff, and it's 8.
Yeah, 8 and 8.
Like this is 15 and 15. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, like weapon statuses in the game. This is the best spell in the game-ish, kinda, and it only requires 18. But that's also not, this is not indicative of like what they probably assumed these spells did either.
I mean, for Radiant Weapon, you need 18 Radiance. For Blessed Reflections, you need 30 Radiance.
I mean, as an example, Grieving Gaze, is it good? Sure. But you're never going to see me casting this on purpose. Like, unless I'm just kind of like fooling around, this is not good enough to run as like a spell. This thing, Martyrdom, unless I'm using this horrifically wrong and there's something else I could be doing with it, it does fucking nothing. It's so bad, and it's 22 investment for both stats. Like, Lingering Despair even is the substantially worse version of Barrage of Echoes. This is a starting spell for the Putrid Child unlockable class. It's also one of the first spells you get from Mulhu at the beginning of the game. You will have this spell very early on, Lingering Despair. And it's fine, but it's not good. Like, most of this shit's not good. Like, this isn't good, this isn't good. None of the weapon ones are good. I'm not a huge fan of Latimer's Javelin. This is actually fine. Like, Umbral Orb is probably, like, one of the best spells, just because you can chain it. And that goes well with, a Harmony Hoop. Because it can be cast so fast, it just stacks. But, like, this is good. This is fine, but it's not worth using. So, like, good, bad, good, bad, okay, good, bad, very good, This one's fine. This one actually has uses. If this ever gets nerfed, if Barrage of Echoes ever gets nerfed, just move to Umbral Agony. Slash is bad. Guardian's actually kind of funny and niche and good. This I don't think actually has a purpose, but I can't find a use for it. This is probably fine, but it's like really slow. And then Flesh Tide is really good at just applying poison. Like, it's extremely slow to cast it, but it feels like it does a shit ton of poison buildup. Like, 2 or 3 casts of this is all you'll need to poison pretty much anything in the game, as long as it's hitting. And that's like, I do mean anything. Like, most stuff, like most trash mobs get poisoned in 1 or 2 casts, then bosses are like maybe 3 to 4.
No.
It doesn't even mention that it poisons thing on this fucking wiki.
That's funny.
Well, it's also like so copy and pasted that it like uses the wrong syntax for most of this initial paragraph anyway. Like, I have no idea what the Hysteria Pendant's doing. Like, I think it's 40% based on my quick maths, but I can't be fucked to actually know. And I never figured out what the barrage route was doing either. Am I at the begin? No, I killed Latimer, right?
Yeah, we killed Latimer in your world.
Okay, so if I killed Latimer, let me check my NPCs. Forsaken Fen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we talked to Kukujin and gave her the thing. In the...
You paid her invoice, right?
Yeah. So at the Gorge, I need to talk to Damaros if I'm not cleansing the beacons, which I am. Oh, did we go and get the... Did we get the thing from the Mendace's Visage for Dunmire for me? Did we do that twice? I can't remember. I know we quote unquote skipped it on your side of things. Also, it looks like you have leather boots on, and I approve. You have like black leather boots.
I think they're also bloody. Like, if you go out in the light, I think there's blood on them from this tinct.
Damaros. Talk to Drust in your caves on the way to Lower Kalroth. Find the first tablet. Interact with Isaac's stigma close to the burning city. Yeah. Okay.
The leather's just red. Never mind.
Alright, I guess I'll go talk to Dunmire real quick just to make sure. Purchase.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Do I? Yeah, I have the Vanguard. Oh fuck, do I have the Vanguard armor?
I believe you do, because you equipped it all, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do. I bought it last time. Orion Preacher. Yeah, I have that. I think I have the Purger armor as well. I don't have the Purger armor. Oh, I don't have the Purger set. Okay, cool. That's done. I'll quickly make a note of that for later, because I'm not going to do the spreadsheet right now. I'll just have a notepad open and write down the things that I get, especially if they're multi-section. Pretty sure I have this stuff. Vanguard Barros's longsword. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I had the rest of this. I have the Purger axe. Didn't have the armor. I did have all the access except for Byron's item. Okay.
To strive in whatever poison, for they are nothing but...
And there's no killing NPCs. In shadow we this, in that we... In light we balk. Why's my FPS cap? Stop doing that. Dramatic aberration is
settings changing on you again.
Yeah. If I run the game in basically all low, will it stop lagging? Probably.
I'd say probably not, unfortunately.
I just want more than like 30 FPS. Who the fuck is my seedling?
Right after Vladimir.
Also, why can't I go up to my seedling? Like if I open the fast travel menu, if I open this when I'm at anything and I go down here, I can't go back up to seedling if I'm at Skyrest, because like going up doesn't take me to this, it takes me to here, but that doesn't exist if I'm at it.
That is a good question.
No, it's not even a question. I guess it's like, why does it do that? But it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's like a question of like, wow, why does it do that?
Look at these textures slowly loading. I actually kind of don't care if the game looks like shit. If you turn foliage off and it becomes like Dark Souls 1. I can't hit these things, they're too tiny. Yeah, my ground looks like ass now.
Oh yeah, it does.
This is just the foliage setting, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, if I turned foliage back to like low or medium, that's the lowest setting, it would just suddenly like look better. I'll be taking that. It's crazy how much just the ground being weird makes the game look different.
Yeah, for sure.
So where is this blood ring that you were talking about?
I've no clue. It's just in Forsaken Fen somewhere, apparently.
You wanna read that to me now that I'm not doing a spreadsheet?
Yeah, I should have it open still.
I can't believe those
So
poison.
Forsaken Fen from the vestige of the Pale Butcher.
Can't believe I picked up all these poison salts just now.
Oh, yeah. Which one's the Pale Butcher vestige?
I think the one we just sat at is the Pale Butcher.
Go down the path on the left and continue straight down through the doorway made of branches. Continue onwards past the crisscross wooden platforms. When you reach the archway made of stone, turn to the left to find a structure made of branches and a small breakable wall.
Okay, now read that again, because I was fighting something.
God damn it.
So from one of the vestiges, head left.
So if we go... Okay, that's a swamp.
Are you even sure that this is the right one?
It might not be. I have no idea which one this one
Let me
was.
go check. No, the first one's Volade, so this has to be Pale Butcher. There's only two here. So from this, head to the path to the left. Through a hallway made of trees. Is that what you said?
Go down the path on the left, continue straight down through the doorway made of branches.
Okay.
Continue onwards past the crisscross wooden platforms, and when you reach an archway made of stone, turn to the left. And there should be a breakable wall.
God, I hate these places. I'm just gonna look for an archway made of stone.
I'm just trying to figure out which fucking message that one is.
It's in Forsaken Fen?
Yeah.
Well, if it's an established vestige, it's the first one, which we know it isn't. Or it's that one. Because there's only two actual vestiges in this area.
That's fair.
What is the crisscrossing wooden platforms it's talking about?
That's a good question.
Ow. So we're looking for either crisscrossing wooden platforms, which could very easily be this, but that's being described by an imbecile. I'm looking for a stone archway. This goes back down. That's... I'm trying to think of where the fuck there's a stone archway.
It's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm being returned to you, so...
Crisscrossing... If only we knew where the Pale Butcher vestige was. Okay, that almost killed. Going to die to these trash marks. There isn't a... I should go get those arrows while I'm thinking about it, actually. Wish the game didn't randomly go to, like, HDR. It's kind of annoying. Randomly, like, hyper dark.
Lighting has issues from time to time, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm. Just on the way back up over there, so we actually have to go back around.
And yeah.
God, that's so tedious. Trying to parse what the fuck that video is talking about, or that guide's talking about. Which ring is it? Bloodbane?
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a vestige of the Pale Butcher.
From here, go here. Uh-huh. So we're just looking for a structure made of branches with a breakable wood.
There's a pumpkin over here. Yeah, yeah, we are. I thought I saw something maybe to like that, like over here. Maybe not.
I mean, that would be fair. We haven't really explored this specific side of this that much.
Is it literally to the left? Right here, isn't it?
I mean, we've been up here and I've looked around it.
Behind you, is there anything in that little door I just opened?
Oh, yeah, there is. That would be it.
Okay. So the wooden scaffolding over here, go wooden, and then yeah, the stone archway.
Yeah, but that's like the most convoluted way to describe that.
Yeah.
Once you've gotten the shortcut, take the shortcut, go up the ladder, follow the path forward, and between the stone columns, open the broken door. That's the easiest way to do it.
By the two warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like... I almost went up this ladder, and I'm like, well, they didn't say anything about a ladder, so I'm not even going to try.
Right.
Fucking Jesus.
I like I have 4 different tinks on all my armor. It actually blends really well together. Oh, cool. Now I know where that's at.
I'm gonna go get those arrows I don't have. I'm not
Okay.
in.
Nope.
From that angle, it almost looked like I was. I was like, it's just a little bit misty. Oh, it's dead.
Just starts walking into swamp. This ground's getting very wet all of a sudden. I got a friend jump up with you.
Mm-hmm. It's like a little walkway up there. I guess they're supposed to be up there, like across from me, like to your right-hand side. There's like a little walkable section up there, but I don't think it leads to anything.
I don't think so.
All right, well, that's the precision arrows and the bloodbane ring, and I guess we just move forward now.
Cool.
What's neat is that I actually like using poison in this game, so
So what does poison do exactly, apart from just like
it's
do
just a
damage?
dot. It's just what it does.
Okay.
At least that's what the wiki says. So God only knows.
But like everything. But it feels like most things can be poisoned at least.
It seems so, yeah. It just
So
takes a
bleed
while.
is the little bit of damage followed by the
Bleed
increased
is
physical
a burst
damage.
of physical damage followed by physical vulnerability. Poison's a dot. The one I thought was interesting is Ignite. Because Ignite it's a burst of, like, it's a fire damage burst, like the AoE that it creates, which you've probably seen.
Yeah.
But then it leaves a brief period of fire vulnerability.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how long
Makes
brief
sense.
is, but so like combining, that was a spell. Combining like burn and ignite would be good if you could get it to like kind of proc together.
Right.
Because you could get your ignite to proc and do like a little burst, but then also have like the vuln.
That makes sense.
Holy does a similar thing where, or rather Smite does a similar thing where it's like a burst of damage and then it becomes vulnerable to holy damage.
Okay.
So proccing Smite's good. Burns obviously just poison but fire damage.
What's frostbite do?
Oh, that was the other interesting one. So on us, it halves our stamina bar.
Yep.
On enemies, it like fucks with their stagger meter.
Oh, interesting.
So
I guess that makes sense.
I think it permanently like lowers. Well, while it's up, I think it's supposed to permanently lower like their stature bar.
Okay.
Their poise circle gets kind of fucky wookied, which does make sense.
I helped.
I wonder if it'd be interesting if they put like a passive in where like weapon crit did bonus damage when you hit something in its back. Like, it's not like a backstab so much as it's like you're hitting it from behind kind of deal.
Yeah. Damn you. No healing stuff.
That was pretty effective.
Yeah.
Because the poison built up, and then that was dotting, and then that built up the bleed. And the
Hell
bleed
yeah.
procced right around the time that the burn procced.
Then there was some bleeding involved.
Well, yeah. Because the poison built up the bleed. But it's nice when the bleed and the fucking burn go off at once. It makes a really fun noise that I like.
Yeah. And all status effects hit at once.
My fucking prostate. I can't handle it. Oh.
Took a very, I'd say weird turn, but it seems pretty normal around here, so.
The daggers look like they have bleed on them, but they do not have bleed on them.
And this is bullshit.
Oh, there was an item right there. What is that item?
Guess you'll never know.
What is that item?
I don't remember. You have it, though, so.
Let me close this fucking trash wiki before it eats all my fucking resources.
Where you give them 15 views of ad revenue.
Mm-hmm. I'm very close to not being fucked to go back to this vestige.
Yeah? Ooh, there's a pumpkin. Or is it the gargoyle? That's funny. Oh, there's a second one! How's your inventory looking in terms of like hitting the cap?
200 away.
Damn. I'm at 963.
I'm at like 1100.
I have purged a ton of duplicate stuff though, so. What is this? I really want to know. There's supposed to be like an NPC here.
Maybe.
Maybe there's an unused one that's supposed to be there.
I don't know.
Because there's whole ass something here. It's interesting. It's really interesting.
There's also like physically something there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, trying to fucking push towards it and like, oh wait, there's actually something here.
Coward.
Come now.
I almost
You
wonder
are
if it
half
was
dead
like
already.
this.
If anything, I'm merely helping
And they moved
you
it?
to your well-earned rest,
Oh.
while helping myself to your supplies.
I'm helping myself to your supplies.
Gods. That's all you people talk about. Glorious this and dear that.
I don't know, maybe there's just a hidden NPC that's there that's supposed to be there for like a quest that we just haven't found.
Maybe. We're Velcro to each other again. Would have been fucking funny if that knocked me off, I won't lie. Turns corner, dog blows up, I go flying. Yeah, wow, 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 wow.
I guess we haven't really like taken the time to like try to explore areas we've already been through, but I feel like the areas that we need to probably spend more time exploring are like the later game areas.
Yeah. It's kind of how I felt.
Bitch. Cheater.
There we go. It should fall off.
Surely.
There we go. Got him. My name's not Shirley.
I know we have to go back into Emerald, but I'm gonna reset this timer so we're not fighting the Red Spectre.
Okay.
Because we're probably gonna get invaded here soon.
Crossplay has definitely made it more lively.
Screed.
Scraw! There's the gargoyle shit head. Never mind.
I like how every time I do that, he's on the ground somewhere, and this time he's on the fucking ceiling. I was like, cool, the gargoyle just isn't here this time. That's neat. Walks across, gets killed.
Gets kamikazed.
That enemy's so fucking awful.
I like them for the fact they remind me of the Woo guys from Sekiro.
Yeah, also a terrible enemy.
They're funny.
They wouldn't be so bad if all they did was do the dive bomb thing.
Really wish there was a better way to get those eyeballs. Ruh-roh.
I don't really have no weapon to be taking care of dogs, and my fucking reach is so small, it's actually hard to hit things that are, like, underneath me.
Fair.
It'd be nice if there was more consistency with, like, where there were enemies that had parasites. It just kind of feels random, but it's also, like, static.
Yeah. They did choose kind of like a random assortment of enemies to have them for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I'll do. Now can I wait till I'll try. He won't. Melchior, he's a fake and evil wizard. Those spiky, I fell down, and when I woke up, and he'd never, not to.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that shit again.
Yeah. Fair. It's funny because you were bringing up last night how I was like, oh, hey, you already got the rune tablet to like do the rune stuff, and I'm like, I did, and you're like, yeah, and I'm like, my tired ass ran right past this.
You didn't
Because
pick
you were
this up?
standing right, yeah, you were standing like this, like where I am at,
Oh,
and so
yeah.
when I ran down the tunnel, I just fucking sent it.
Didn't even pick up the thing.
No, so I did a spicy run back earlier. I also can bonk. One complaint I'll agree with, I don't like how weak the parry sounds in this game.
The parry or the riposte?
The parry, the little tink it makes.
I like it. I wish it was proportional to like the size of the weapon you were using.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds good for like the daggers and the short swords I've been using, but I can imagine having a giant fucking fuck off hammer or axe would be like, why does it sound so shit? Ooh, an item. Boss question?
I really like all the Rogar enemies, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
Oh, thank God. He was about to shoot me in the mouth with that fucking shield blast.
Well, it was either the shield blast. I think it was the totem actually, based on the. He didn't grind it with his hand, with his axe.
Oh, you want to get the
Yeah.
brine? Since I'm dumb. I was so out of it last night. I'm sorry.
Seemed kind of normal to me, Chief.
Okay.
You didn't.
I felt out of it.
You didn't seem any more out of it than like when you've been like, "Hey, I'm fucking out of it," because you'll get like delirious when you're actually like tired, but you didn't seem it at all.
Okay. Well, that's good.
You kept going like, "Yeah, let's keep going, help you with your side," and I'm like, "I think it's time for a break. I think it's time for you to go to bed."
You need to go to bed.
Not even because like you were like showing signs of being tired. It was just like, I'm trying to be like responsible and respectful of like the time that you have, because I know you have like shit to do. And I look at the clock and I'm like, well, we've been going for a little bit, so I won't keep you around much longer.
I'm not surprised I like this game as much as I do, because like it's got a lot of the stuff I really enjoy, but I'm surprised at how much I do prefer it over like what a lot of Souls games have done in general.
Yeah.
I feel, looking at a lot of the complaints, I don't agree with a lot of them, but I wonder how much that'd change if a lot of people just played the game with their friend. Like if they had a friend that wanted to play and like they did the co-op, compared to like trying to do random co-op or,
I feel like the game solo or random co-op is like, it also depends on if people are trapped in the mentality of like trying to treat this like you can just run past everything a la Dark Souls 3.
That is also one thing.
Because it definitely is a learning curve of like having to kind of reset how you go through an area and understanding that you do have to kind of take your time. But I do, like I was saying to you a while back, it's like it really does feel like people, the experience is very definitely different because we're in co-op.
For sure. Which I can understand that. But at the same time, it's like, even in co-op, it's like, I don't have a lot of the issues that I see people have.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like even playing like this, it's not that big of a deal. The developers are not coming and kicking me in the shin every day. I'm not picking it.
Good, you didn't make the mistake I did.
Only the ignorant enough to. I've got a Rogar, and I don't like Rogar. It's his way, as long as you're.
Selling Luminous Abiding Defender Sword.
I had so many of those from our first playthrough.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It was a little crazy.
Interesting, I never leveled up Pyrrhic Cultist Staff in my first playthrough.
Oh, you never leveled your starting weapon?
No, because I think I pivoted to like something... Because I moved to the Ravager Axe very early on.
Gotcha.
Because we got
That was
the...
kind of funny.
Because we had the starting weapon, it's like, oh, I got a Ravager Axe off of like one of the early Ravagers, and I have so many Bell Staffs.
15 bell staffs later.
So like I put on one of the Ravager Axes, and it's like, ooh, dual wielding's fun. And then just like never went back.
That's fair.
And then it just became dual wielding whatever I felt like dual wielding from that point on. Do this all day.
As long as you're working towards the will of a deer, I'll have your back.
That sounds to me like
Hand on shoulder. So about that.
it sounds to me like if I light a beacon or cleanse a beacon, she's gonna hate me.
Time for a boss fight.
Much. We have messages kinda. No, this is faster.
Yeah, I'd probably just quicker to run down the hill.
actually don't think it is, but
I guess it probably would have been quicker to run down from inside the cave, but
now that we're not in a multiplayer zone, I'm gonna check my list because I'm worried. Talk to get the first thing, and then I need to talk to the Stigma close to the burning city. What does that mean? Does that mean the one that's in? Can't say
it's Isaac, isn't it?
yeah, but that's in the city.
Yeah, it's in the beginning.
You can't say do that in Fitzroy's Gorge when that's in Lower Colorado. It's after the scene, like the name comes on screen.
There's a pumpkin down here.
Oh my god, a pumpkin. People bitching about the event.
People actually mad about the event.
I'm asking.
Oh. I'm not sure. I feel like it's something people would bitch about. So many raw mangler capes.
Why is it pointing down now? I think we need to loot that, 'cause I think you just shunted it into the wall.
Whoops. Big camera go burr. I don't know, I'm definitely on thinking of people bitching. I was thinking about the quest design stuff again. Like, I'm definitely more for the you can fuck quest lines up. Like, I've liked the quest lines being done in this game because it's like it brings back that, like, especially in your first playthrough, you know you're gonna fuck stuff up and you're like, well, fuck, and then like you just gotta do it right the next time.
And that's what I said yesterday.
Yeah, I was just thinking more about it because of like constant criticism towards it, and it's like, I don't know, I enjoy it personally.
Well, remember, if you like it, that means it's bad.
Fair enough.
Fucking
Zap.
guys.
God damn.
What happened?
I dropped on that wraith and one-shot it. Oops.
Sounds like bullying to me.
It was kind of bullying. You survived today, Moth. I thought you were gonna try to parry him again.
I could, or I could just kill it.
Yeah. That is definitely the easier way to do it.
Sounds of battle intensify.
Or Fitzroy. He was just trying to help.
Yeah. And then he fucking died.
Congratulations on not pulling a me. And landing right through the fucking middle of
It
that.
fucking tried, Chief. It tried.
I sat there with my fucking head in my hands for half a second after that happened. I'm like, God damn it. Nothing is back here. The only thing I dislike about the hammer more than the great sword is it doesn't have as much range, and it takes more stamina to swing, which is very interesting. Be on fire. I really be on fire. Help.
Roll around, it'll get it out faster.
Does it actually work that way?
Stop, drop, and roll, Chief.
Man, like, you just abuse the running R2s of this moveset because it's so good. It gives you so much range. That's what I need to be doing. Oscillate gauntlets. I don't know if I had those.
I think I do, because I bought this full set from Damaros.
There. I didn't realize you could buy that from her.
You can eventually.
That's cool.
I feel like I've mentioned that before. In fact, I know I have. When you got another piece of the armor, and I was like, yeah, you get the full set.
Fair enough. Guess it's technically outside the city.
I mean, I had a load transition with a name on screen, so this is Lower Colroth as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just inside the city, but it's in the city.
Our holy work continues. Let Aureus's will be done.
Good thing I've got thick, sturdy boots, because crossing some parts of that burning ruin they call Lower Calrath is like walking on hot coals. Still, when you grow up in Perdam, I've never been too fond of fire. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Perdamish Crusades, and there was one about what the Dark Crusaders did to every man, woman, and child in one small village. That left an impression. They may worship Aureus, but it's clear as day why Judge Cleric parted ways with the Church of Orien Radiance. I've never been my grand, and there was one to every man. That left an they may why Judge Cleric part.
Selfish and avaricious as Gerlinda is, Traveler, she is indeed skilled. It's no small feat to smith magic-infused manacles such as the one she used to bind me to her when she found me, weakened and injured. I watched the cat and came as close to my own death as I ever have in all my eons, only to then find myself once again in this world. Now, a slave. I have traveled to countless realities and borne witness to wonders beyond measure. And yet, eventually, time numbed me to all of it. I had cast off my mortal form long ago with no regret, but I was a fool to discard my humanity. I see that now. With my renewed appreciation for life, for experience, for freedom, is only made more bitter regret by my current enslavement.
A man is still a man.
I only desire to be free once more, to...
Oh, boo! Get back to work, Falcon.
Or Aldia.
Poor Altia. That's funny.
Ah, you again.
Me again. I can buy one Daryllium nugget.
Only one.
All of my
Don't spoil your appetite.
all of my numbers are up right now. Jesus, Stillman, load in, my guy.
In Radiance, judgment.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this wants me to... My brain just fucking turned off. Talk to him. We should mention where the rosary and stuff was. Like the Dunmire items would be nice to know where they are. I feel like I don't remember where they are. I feel like I have no idea where the shit is.
Yeah.
Chosen bearer of the lamp, like you, I until her embrace.
There's no way I didn't pick anything up. I'll check.
Lower Calrath has long been a flame-ravaged ruin, but evidence of its former inhabitants' blasphemous beliefs can still be found amidst the ash and rubble. So should you feel any sorrow at such devastation, divest yourself of it, for it is unwarranted. Whatever poison it, for they are nothing but the...
Everything's unwarranted. Ooh.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
+1 pendant to my fucking collection.
Very good.
Empyrean pendant. Acquired.
Hell yeah.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
How do I not have Andreas of Ebb's ring if I defeated him in the boss fight?
You refuse to give him back his book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you have to give him his book.
So you fight him regardless, but if you give him the book and you get his
because I had to
gear-
fight him, but I gave him the book.
Interesting.
And I have his ring and stuff.
So you get his armor and his shit, well, all of his shit from his boss fight, but only if you gave him the book.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Where's this? Oh, I just still don't have that ring. That's funny. Okay, a bunch of Damaro's quest stuff.
Yep.
Which is
That's what I noticed.
I'll get that eventually. I'm surprised I don't have that ring, but I guess it was weird. Okay, I have to get that. Okay. Huh?
What's that?
I'm reading about Winterberry's quest.
What about it?
That it exists at all.
Oh, fair.
Huh. Somehow we just missed that, or it's like things got fucked. Because I was reading about how like things were supposed to move after talking to Winterberry and Byron, and we just, as far as I know, never experienced that. Maybe you didn't.
What's that?
That they moved to Skyrest.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it was weird for you because you never got the key until the end of the game, but...
Where do they... Why would I need the key for? Where do they move to?
At the very bottom of the tower, under the corrupt prisoner.
Huh?
So, where the prisoner is, where the king's memory is...
Yeah.
At the very bottom of that tower. Like, at the very bottom of the staircase down there.
I don't get where bottom of the staircase is down there. You're saying very bottom of the tower, like there's a tower that's like notably a tower, and I don't know that there's a tower over there.
Well, that... I call it a tower because that's how it looks when you're running down the spiral staircase. The big spiral staircase that leads all the way down to where the, like, the crypt is. So in Skyrest, you walk all the way down to the
you're
door
talking about
that...
like the very short spiral staircase that just goes to like the lower part where that umbral puzzle is?
Yes.
You're talking about it like it's a fucking tower, Chief. It's just a... It's like a room.
It is also a...
It's just a spiral staircase in the back of a room. That's not a tower. So I'm like trying to figure out where the fuck there's an actual tower over there. I'm like, no, there's just a room.
Ow.
I love taking damage. Weird that you can't res people when you're locked on.
It is, yeah. off.
This does a shit ton of poison damage.
Ouch.
I don't know if that's just
Fucking
because she's
fire
like
aura hurts.
yeah, I don't know if that's just because she's like a fleshy boss or if that just does a shit ton of poise damage.
I don't know.
I mean, you could do that, or you could just hit her with Dark Beat and kill her.
No, they take a shit ton of damage to Radiance. Rude.
I'm not gonna block that second. Okay, let's get this item that I haven't gotten yet. Boom. Plus one item.
Oh. Lol.
So fucking stupid.
I have to keep it mental enough to come get it myself.
I watched someone open this and then walk over here and be like, oh, an item, and grab it, and I'm like, that's where it is? Jesus.
That's funny.
I kinda don't care about getting that shortcut.
Okay. Yeah, for the bombardment.
Oh, this is a fucking pull item.
Okay, that was a quick adventure in and out into the Umbral State. Oh shit.
Where'd he go? Or did you just uppercut him?
Yeah.
And he was spinning to win.
Yeah, he went into that fucking combo. I was like, nope. Not today. Not today, Satan.
I don't really need to get another Rosamund sword, but I'll grab one for fun, dual wielding memes, if I ever decide to use it.
Fair.
Then I never have to come over here again. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! They're innocent.
To be honest, I thought we got invaded because I walked by that door. And made that little pop-up appear. I do kind of feel bad that I never take hardly any honorable duels, because it's like, I have no idea how people are going to play.
Well, if it's anything like mine, it's always like when you finally think someone's gonna be good about it, it's like not.
Right.
Or like the last time we got invaded, we were just trying to get to that pull item, and it's like the guy came in and is like, "I'm here to fight fair," and I'm just like, "I don't have time, die."
Walking laser beams you.
It's never.
Sorry, friend.
Unless, I mean, it feels like invasions are always, there's no honorable duel with invasions. The only time you have that is like if you can establish like I'm coming in to fight.
Yeah.
So invasions are just inherently like do whatever.
Unfortunately.
Or you invade someone and like what I was doing was just kind of like walking up to a host and like blocking repeatedly to kind of like do the whole Dark Souls thing.
Yeah.
To kind of like establish a like are we good? And then like things happen, but before you can even do that, someone's already cast Blessed Reflections, so. Help.
Yeah, usually.
Help. The amount of times I watched someone run up that staircase, aggro all that shit, not leave Umbral, run up here, aggro the Enchantress, and then die somewhere near the bridge or to the fact the Enchantress is strong, and then be like, bro, this game is terrible. I don't know what to do, bro. What are you supposed to do? And chat's just like, this game is fucking awful. It's so bad. They just keep spawning on you, and I'm like, y'all realize you're supposed to like leave Umbral, kill the Enchantress so that she's not aggroed, then go back into Umbral, right? Like. There are ways to do it where you don't end up fucked.
Is there an item down here we never got?
I don't know. Where does that go?
It leads back to where the gargoyles were.
Oh my god.
Well, if you jump onto the platform,
I did. It did the fucking Grand Archives thing to me where it like threw me sideways.
Oh, damn.
There's an item right here. Oh. Open spreadsheet.
Not very good. I remember seeing that across the way and being like, how do you get that? Because we never got it. And then like I just really realized like, oh, there's a drop down right here.
Checkbox. Yeah, that's the cinder arrows.
Very good.
I really want to like use throwables and like ranged stuff.
It's all very good.
But I'm having so much fun with the magic that's quote unquote busted.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What's up?
Just the way that platform started moving me.
Be careful, everyone. We're coming up to a ladder. Now, I know that everyone wants to screech. It's a shortcut, but maybe it's just a ladder that goes to an area. What if it's just a ladder?
I mean, technically, it leads to a shortcut eventually. It is kind of cool. They're all holding on to pumpkins now.
I think it's fun.
Big fan, personally.
I don't think there's anything down there that I need aside from that reflection.
I don't know if you've ever... Oh, no, you've gone down there. Never mind. I don't remember. I didn't remember if you ever came back down here.
Because that's a tink, that's upgrade resources, that's a shield, I think. This is a memory, which gives me a thing I probably need.
Goes down ladder begrudgingly.
Oh, I just noticed the difference. It's if their health bar is blue, then they're totally immune. That's what it is. I mean, I knew that, like, passively, but I just, like, clicked.
Yeah.
Elian, you can't just run off like this. You have everyone at the orphanage worried sick. I know it's not easy, but it can be a frightening place at times, so I want to give you something very special I've had since I was a little girl. When I used to get scared, I'd hold it very, very, and that's when it would reveal its magic to me. And I'd know there was no need to be afraid. So the next time you get scared, I want you to be a brave girl and do the same thing. Understand? There's nothing to be afraid of, Lillian. I promise.
Nothing to fear but death itself.
Yeah.
Me when I have to get out of bed on a school day.
Me when I have to get out of bed for work in the fucking afternoon.
I'd heard things in Mornstead were bad.
I like how after like the first playthrough, like his random nonsense dialogue actually like makes sense.
Committed by man and Rogar alike.
Yep.
If all this really resulted from the presence of whatever boons it might offer, don't forget that. But it's your bird. Never turn to someone else to get whatever. But it's your bird. Never turn to someone.
Because like his dialogue in the Forgotten Fen is like, I did something once and now I'm gonna try to fix it. And it's like, okay, random NPC that I don't know if I care about, just spouting nonsense. What'd you do that was so bad? Finishes game once, meets again. You better get to fixing that
Monster.
Huh?
Monster.
Yeah. I am not a monster. Looks at, are you sure? That's what a monster
Are you sure
would
about
say.
that? Cross the light next to you.
I know.
Oh, the blunderbuss.
The proselyte that I was prepping my magic to shoot at.
You fucking with the face.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I wanted to see if like pushing it into that would like somehow knock the ramp down. Hopefully that doesn't drop an item that I can't go get.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me.
You walk through scared men. Me has to cleave through them because they start swinging.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
Ooh, the game is going at 20 FPS.
It's because it fucking warped me.
Let's see. We like performance issues.
Oh, we're not on console, so we got that going for us.
Could be worse. Could be on console.
It could be on Xbox. You passed the pumpkin, you monster.
I don't even think I walked near a bunker. Yeah, I didn't take that path down.
You still dropped down in front of it.
I didn't. I dropped down all the way to the lower floor. It wants us to go back.
Maybe it's just the mangler outside.
It is.
+3 eyeballs.
Looks at how many we need. Oh my god.
Yeah. Especially for the coins, I wish you could, I wish there was a currency, like the charred fingers, that you could pop, that when you kill a boss in co-op, you get more, Shit.
Yeah.
More coins. God damn it.
Why don't you touch it? Why don't you walk into that real quick?
Sure. Ow.
Do me a solid, walk into that.
Dead Jim.
Ding.
I can only imagine how annoying it is to keep walking in and out of that.
I can't go back down
Oh
there.
shit, I need to talk to fucking
I just can't
boy guy up at the thing.
or the hazards. It's the
Oh,
things
yeah.
the darkness shows you. Whispers to you. I close my eyes at night, and every time it's like I'm back down. Trapped. I'll never escape. Breathe, and there's
And it is the convoluted way, but we're gonna get there. This way, that way, this way, this way, this way.
Hello, Lampy. Taking Melchior to... And look, there, that's a good sign, that. Melchior said, I don't know what he'll sort of... Blimey, eh? He inserts in a full... See? I feel like I could... No monster vet. For them, look out, baddie. Look out, baddies.
Oh, welcome back.
Thanks.
I don't need any more ruiner axes, damn it.
Well, you're gonna have more. Grab those upgrade materials real quick.
Okay. Sounds good.
My Nugents.
So if you go in the Umbral, yeah, there's that ladder over here to the right.
Yeah.
I don't know what you ever came back and did, so. Trying to be helpful, man.
Oh yeah, this was the stuff that like we did on your side, and then I was like, oh, I missed some stuff, and then
yeah,
I had to go back. Yeah.
There's a ladder right here.
Get your damn shortcut.
Okay, I'm not going down there. I lied.
The Enchantress is mad. Maybe we do go down there to kill her.
Let's just keep moving forward.
Yeah. I'm worried about where that guy's gonna be.
I guess he's gonna be hanging out down there with that shit.
I can't leave Umbral because there's an invader. Is that how that works?
Okay. He's down there. He's using the fucking crossbow.
The fuck is that?
Devil's crossbow.
Huh.
The second most broken thing people now use.
So what is it?
Devil's crossbow.
I don't know what that is.
The fucking Devla, the boss.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first time you said it, it sounded like you said Devil's crossbow, and then the second time
it
sounded like
yeah, Devla.
Debola crossbow. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Remember that thing I said about how if melee is cringe, people just spam magic because it's ranged and easy, which also just extended to, I believe I also mentioned ranged and magic.
I mean, that's how it's always been, yeah.
It's like you're never gonna be able to like have good PvP if people that invade can have options to just kill somebody from across the map. It's literally never going to be good. But then it turns into backstab fishing. Like like PvP in this is like it can't be good. Unless you were to like, unless invading put you at such a huge disadvantage that it becomes like difficult to kill host. But no one wants it. Everyone wants their clips and their dick stroking contest.
I mean, there is good PvP to be had in this game, but
it's typically only PvP only typically ends up being good as if it's organized. Because then it's like you end up having to like be like, don't spam this stuff, and it's like, okay. Very quickly becoming how Dark Souls was, where it's like, if you get invaded, you just end up dying.
Game, please. Thank you. That's fine. I'll just get warped.
God, fucking hell. I almost want you to, like, not use that, 'cause it's so fucking annoying.
Okay. You don't want me to use auras, I won't.
I don't want you to use the one that's so obnoxiously loud that it, like, makes my ears ring.
So, the good one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
So so a normal R1 versus a running R1. The running R1 will do less damage. But an R2 versus a running R2, the running R2 does more damage. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay, I only have little left. That's good.
Oh, you want the tower?
I did. And I'm just being stun locked by trash mobs, my favorite part. Doesn't help that it's lagging to shit either, but... God, I'm never gonna be able to hit this fucking womb. Okay, it zeroed me out even though I definitely had regular health left. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, there's really nowhere else to go. I went into the tower, went behind it, and then went back into the tower because there's nowhere else to do anything. I didn't go to fight the proselyte.
I killed the proselyte.
I'm just trying to get to that
one of going.
Fucking checkpoint over there instead of having to run through this whole town 7 fucking times. Which wouldn't be so bad if it didn't lag every time I got near enemies. Or they didn't nerf stamina. What is this? I hate that you can't get out of that fucking spit attack at all. Stun lock attacks are really fucking cringe.
Oh, it's the main. Okay, I thought it was another proselyte. It's like, damn, I don't remember there being a second one up here.
Because there's not. guess I'll grab this checkpoint. So that's the rosary, which is good to remember. We got to the alehouse for you. Where did we get for you?
Before the Enchantress. Before the first Enchantress.
Oh, we just got to Depot.
Yeah. Like, how do I get through here? It's a door. It's the fucking umbral thing, I forgot. Bonk.
My first attack didn't even, like, alert him. There's, like, a whole ass, like, area to go down there that I don't think we can get.
It does look like an area you could get, but I don't think you can.
Damn it. Alright, make sure I did everything here before we go fight the boy. I kind of want to go talk to, because the tortured prisoner is apparently in Paetta's room right now.
Good, go do that first if you want.
Probably before we kill the guy.
I will say I killed Progeny before talking to her. She was just there and then she moved to Progeny, but...
Yeah, I know that you did. In your last playthrough, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her real quick.
Okay.
See what happens. See if she even moved. Honestly, we could just pivot if you wanted to and just get caught up to Progeny on your world.
I'm cool with killing Progeny and then pivoting. That feels like we're doing like one area at a time that way.
Yeah.
I do have to make a quick backtrack to fucking Fen and get that ring, though.
I have to summon Kukujin for Progeny.
I'll pull up her thing.
This is when you tell me that I had to summon her for Enchantress.
No. It's like the major bosses, I'm pretty sure. Hush Saint, Dervla, Hollow Crow, Tancred, Judge Cleric, Light Reaper, and Sundered Monarch.
For all of those, or a certain number of them?
You have to do all of them.
Okay.
Hello again, Deathless One. I'm glad you were able to free yourself from behind those bars. Perhaps it was the Golden Gallant who put you there. I couldn't see him by firelight. I wonder where he went. Witness the woe of living rock made flesh by the arrogance of gods. When I carry only thunder in my heart, I worry lightning will strike me twice. Will you bring news of this fallen one's kin? Ah, my invitation reached you. A kindness, perhaps. Witness the woe when will you bring news?
I want to know. Okay. Why am I fucking invadable?
Were you actually invadable up there? That's crazy.
Like, bro, chill. I'm just trying to wander around. Was Spurn Progeny on that list of Kukujin bosses?
No.
No? That surprises me.
It's just like the main bosses, like Remembrance. Well, he is Remembrance, I guess. It's like all the other Remembrances.
I wonder why not that one.
I don't know. Yeah, because the next one we'll have to fight is either Dervla or the Crow. Or I guess Tancred if we go Bell Tower route.
Okay. I guess maybe Spurn Progeny has like other stuff tied to it, so it doesn't bother with her, but seems kind of odd.
Yeah. Man just evaporated for me. I didn't even see you.
Let's see what?
The fucking trapper.
It's always there.
I'm knocking him back into the fucking Shadow Realm.
Looked like it.
Oh, he dropped an item. How the fuck do you get these guys' daggers?
You mean the right and the left arm?
Well, they have a sword and a dagger, apparently.
Do they?
From what it says on that spreadsheet.
I only know that they have a right hand weapon and a left hand weapon.
Yeah, they have a right hand, left hand, sword, and dagger, apparently.
I have not. Maybe the daggers come from the boss fight.
Maybe.
I've never seen the dagger.
Neither have I. That's why I was confused about it.
I'm tempted to just fucking kill this thing.
What thing? Progeny?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
I mean, like, kill it. Like, see how much damage I can do to it, kill it.
Oh.
You say, oh, like it's disappointing.
You know, because it acts so childlike, it does make sense now. Like, it's the sun thing.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
So it's supposed to be the queen and king's son, right?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So it makes sense that, like, as a child, he was taken and corrupted by the Rogar. And that's why he acts like a child here. You know, like playing with toys and whatnot.
Actually, not that much damage.
God. Oh, God.
Oh god, that's the sun. Oh, he didn't snapshot me.
Yep. There we go. Caught in the middle of the healing animation. I'll come gay. Never mind. You're gonna have to wait there.
I always come gay. I'm back, friend. We finished this together. Because this is the prisoner.
Queen Sophie. I can't remember how to say her name. Sophie. Yeah.
Which you also know because her arms have bolts in them.
Oh, yeah.
This is definitely the prisoner, which is the mom.
The music on the horizon. Perhaps that's what will fill the holes in the world. I'll dance in its wake, pluck it from the air and bring it home. It's not so far away. Not so far at all.
I'm not gonna trigger that message.
Fair enough.
Now you give her this and she moves there, and then you get the outfit, and then you talk to her, and then she moves again.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out the significance of the outfit, though.
It's a noble outfit, and she was the queen. Something like that. I don't know.
Because there's also like the woman being dragged through the memories in Upper Kalra.
Poor thing. Why such sadness in your gaze? Shall I sprout petals of flame? Will that make you smile?
Ah, my invitation reached you.
Save your tears to water the ashes of your siblings. Save your tears.
So now she'll move. I need to get the outfit. So I guess if you want to, I'm gonna go give Dunmire the Rosary. Let's see if that unlocks stuff I don't have yet.
There is no more which plagues this land. Those titanic affronts, the fact that such damn to sully our world. A Ravager's Rosary. While the Dark Crusaders have never, as you can see, as a former Imperator Jacob would be pleased to see this return.
Anything I don't have? Be sure I have the Ravager set. Do I have the shield? I think so. Yeah, I have all this. There must be a thing that he has that I eventually give him that gives me more radiant spells. Something I'm missing. I'm pretty sure it's from him.
Hello again, friend. May your path be blessed.
All right, do we want to do your thing then?
Yeah, we can pivot to me, I guess.
Well, that's what you want to do after progeny.
That's fair.
Let me check my... God, I'm fucking tired, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Do we know what the lights are in the depths?
No. No, I have no fucking clue what that is. Still,
Does fucking anybody know?
I have no clue.
You ever invite me?
Yeah, I did now. I was going to make a quick run through the fen, but
I mean, you can
I
do that.
guess.
I'm looking something up if you wanted to. Unless you wanted to do that with me. Or me to do that with you.
You're more than welcome to join.
I love how someone on Steam was like, anyone figure out what the lights are for? And people were like, I think it's just to provide light in dark areas. I don't know, maybe it's something that, maybe this, maybe that. And other people are like, yeah, it's a good question. I don't know what it is. And there's always the guy that's like, just another example of these shitbag lazy devs throwing garbage in that wastes your time. I'm pretty sure the level design and the boss encounter people never even spoke once. It's just a waste of time. And all the replies to that burst are like, or it's just to light up the dark area. It's just like,
yeah,
bro. Re the fucking lax.
Yeah, it is not that serious.
Can it just fucking teleport me already so I stop getting jumped at by fucking Koopas? Me tabs out, Gru, jumps up to where I am.
Sure, yeah, that checks out.
Bro, I just want to fucking do something. Me trying to do something gets loaded.
+1 ring. Really hoping dual wielding these swords would have done more damage, but it doesn't really do shit. It's very disappointing.
Oh my god.
What?
Me trying to do settings.
Oh. I didn't realize you're trying to do something in-game.
It's fine. Okay. I'm done doing that now.
Okay. Make a quick trip back to Skyrest.
I don't know what I'm listening to in the background. It's like a fucking 4-hour just kind of like relaxing music playlist, but it's been pretty just good. Relaxing even.
Surprisingly, yes.
Me closes spreadsheet copy. No.
Whoops.
I need that. Yeah. Hua. Yeah. Hua. Give me a quick segundo here.
Okay. You try out fist weapons.
you.
See how that'll go for the Enchantress.
Well, if I die, it's your fault.
If you die, it's my fault. Fair enough.
All my weapons are fucking green. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. I really want to roll, but the game is like, no, you're going to keep attacking even though you haven't pressed the attack button in a solid 4 seconds. Action queuing is really, really rough.
Yeah. Fish weapons look pretty good, actually.
I mean, they're basically just daggers.
That's fair.
It's like daggers that swipe outward as opposed to like across. Like you do pokes instead of slashes, which is good. I think these are actually better than my daggers.
What was in that little back area? Because I know I already got it.
Grievous ring.
Okay.
These take more stamina than the daggers, though, I think.
What was up here?
Rosamund's sword. In the pull item is Rosamund's sword. The item right next to this wraith is another throwing weapon that we guaranteed have.
Okay. We can go the other way then. Shit, Lord. Game is hard, don't you know?
Guys, the game is hard.
Plus 1 bolt. Oh, I should probably be marking these on my fucking sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I just need pulsing arrows now.
I got you, Chief. Unzips.
I don't need those kind of pulsing arrows.
I need precision arrows, or did I get those from the Fen? That is what I got from the Fen, yeah. Where are pulsing arrows at? Oh, we should have already had them.
Should we?
Yeah. Oh.
Spoiler alert, I don't. Where the fuck are they at?
Pilgrim's Perch somewhere.
Motherfucker. There's also like a ring there that I missed.
In Pilgrim's Perch.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the one I was talking about earlier. That I also don't have in Pilgrim's Perch.
You know, I'd believe it.
Okay.
All the tables and chairs, no.
I hate Jesus and his carpentry.
Jesus.
And his carpentry.
And his carpentry.
Yeah.
Hello, Lampy.
Hello,
Nice
Lampy.
man with a little moustache told me he saw the baddies taking Melchior towards the castle, and look, the head that were... That's a good sign, that is. Melchior said, I don't know what he'll sort every... Blimey, he inserts in a full... See?
Oh, that is where it is. Okay.
I feel like I
So there's an
could
area
go
in
once
Pilgrim's
today.
Perch
For them.
that I keep noticing, and I'm like, surely we've gone there. And I just never go there because I was so certain that we looked at it in our first playthrough. It's where the arrows are.
Oh, so yeah, we just missed an area.
Yeah, only because I kept thinking that we'd done it, so I never bothered to look again. So I know where those are. Based on this person's excellent description. Good job, random commenter.
Want to go get them?
We can. Then I have to remember to get them for me, and then I have to get them for you, and then... But yes. What ring are you missing in Pilgrim's Perch?
The Slinger's ring.
Oh, I have that one.
It's apparently after Bloodletter, but I don't know where the fuck it's at.
Bloodletter? The fuck is Bloodletter?
It's a fist weapon.
Oh, you mean the fist weapon that I was just using? That I already forgot the name of?
Say that again?
The fist weapon that I was just using, lol.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where that is.
Apparently after those.
I know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I know where both those items are that you're missing. Because I have that ring, and looking at the picture, I know where it is.
Would it be close to the bell room at all?
You'd actually be faster going from the manse. It's up there.
Oh, is it up there?
Yeah. Remember that tunnel that we put a vestige down in? When you walk outside, there is a pushy boy, a rector, a sniper, and a bunch of other shit.
What happened to you?
I got hit by a fireball and knocked towards the fireball well off of the platform. I don't really know how that happened.
Interesting.
Grievous amounts of cringe. But yeah, it's up in the area, heading towards the manse. Can I stand up?
No, you may not. Jesus.
Well, I'm fighting the enemy that teleports when it does its attacks.
That's the first time I've seen the holy go off. Nice.
The smite. Das smite it.
Elian, you can't just run off like this. You had everyone at the orphanage base. I know it's not easy.
So this orphan has to be Payata, right?
I want to give you something very special I've had since I was a little girl. I'd hold it very tightly, and that's when it would be really magical. And I'd know there was no man's and do the same thing. Understand? There's nothing to
Don't think anything down here. Is there anything of importance down there that you saw?
Man fucking died of cringe. There's a weapon? There's some upgrade materials. There's a shortcut.
That's true.
But no, there's... Can I fucking heal? And it really does just lock you into like that whole swing, even though I only hit the button one time. Actually, like, really frustrating. Is it like, it technically counted that as a running attack, even though I stopped beforehand, so I could do just a single light? It still counted it? Like, I know what it's doing, but like, pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Where are you?
Pumpkin.
I think that there wasn't one there when I came down the first time. Oh, there goes the game.
Well, at least we got the currency.
Yeah. Well, you got it. Hopefully I got it.
+3 currency out of the millions needed. Who put camera fucking auto-centering in this video game, and why am I just now noticing it?
Rug.
Pumpkin. We did it.
Oh, that works. Back up we go.
Am I just like really quiet for you on Discord? Is that what's happening?
Not really.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering, because I feel like I was saying stuff and then like you weren't necessarily hearing it, or like you've asked me a couple times to be like, what did I say? And it's like, am I just quiet?
I mean, you sound fine. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to pick that up.
Haha. Get fucked, loser. Plus 1 armor set. Ow. You shouldn't be able to aim down with that, ma'am.
I think I already got this. This is what, a weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Susan wants to stop lagging.
Laughs and always lagging.
What's funny is the game is actually kind of like, it was performing just fine until that Ravager walked up, and then like its attacks were like playing and then would just skip forward.
Gotcha.
Why is there a wound here?
I don't know. Make us suffer.
Did you talk to Grimly Bimbly?
Yeah, who?
The NPC that's right here.
Justin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I talked to him and gave him his berry. I've technically done his quest, so I don't have to, but yeah, I talked to him. Thank you. Talk to the Iron Wayfarer down low. I don't think there's any other NPCs in this area, is there? Oh.
They make a noise very similar to one of the... They make a noise that's very similar to the pink grabby ghosts from Luigi's Mansion.
Something looming over me.
Is it the pink one or is it the green one? Maybe blue.
I feel like I'm losing
It's not the orange one. It might be the blue one that eats bananas. It's like a mix between the blue one that eats bananas and the pink one that grabs you. Oh no, the pink one punches you. I'm thinking of the grabby ones that are invisible in the room that's off the billiard room. Yeah. It's like that or the blue one that litters. Me saying nonsense.
Yep. That's okay.
Grandpa's going on about the old GameCube again.
A little bit.
Back in my day, we had ghosts we had to suck up with a vacuum.
Okay, well, the Ravager's dead.
Well, yeah, you cast the Unbalanced Radiance spell. Ooh, a pumpkin. What's up? It's me, yeah boy. I saved an apple for when I got hungry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not her. That's the one. I actually think I was missing the headpiece, so that's cool.
I found out that they don't have gauntlets.
Yeah. The stat sheet definitely shows that.
So many hours wasted. Who the fuck is the pumpkin?
I don't know. Might be the moth in here?
Ow. Well, I haven't seen the little path in a while.
Neither have I. We can go back and investigate if we want.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. There is no more path.
So I picked it up over here. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. It's just kind of gone. Kind of poofed.
Cringe.
Oh, he's not up here.
Might be on the thing above. Oh, he's up there at the shortcut
Above
ladder.
us.
Yeah. He's trying to get a plunging attack. Ow. Nice rolling around build. That shield he had was like very interesting.
I think that was the Ravager Great Shield.
I thought was that not the Monarch's boss shield?
It might have been.
I swung at him
really
while he
tell
was
which one it
rolling,
was.
and it tinged right off it, which I'm kind of surprised by. I figured he would have to be blocking for me to like ting off of the shield.
Yeah. That's what I would assume too. Game, please. Cool.
Did you get the Ravager's Rosary?
I did not.
It's on that piked body in the fire up there.
Oh, I thought the split crossbow was. Fight the Spectre up here if we want. Mainly because it's up here trying to kill me.
I was switching my spell. Yeah, it really do just be like, if you roll next to an enemy that's attacking, you just get stuck in like 3 different hitboxes and you just physically can't move, which means you stay vulnerable.
Cool. There's another Wraith up there now. I've changed my mind. I no longer care.
It's extremely annoying, actually. Extremely unfortunate, like you can't roll like past to the side or around something. You have to like roll away from it.
Yeah.
Because you'll get like hooked on it and then you'll just die because the sword will graze you. I am stuck in this thing's hitbox.
You can die now. It's okay. It's weird they gave certain enemies like that a longer death animation.
Feels like it's really just the proselyte.
And the Rector. And the Bulwark isn't as much, but the Crimson Rector is like a 1-to-1 on how that works.
Does it? I don't remember the Rector taking forever to die. When the Enchantresses die, they also have like a longer animation, but it's neat because they like reach up to the sky and do like the Pledge of the Deer before they die.
Yeah. And you wonder where you are in the cutscene.
I have a big hammer. I like how you walk in with just like holding the hammer. Just like, time to fucking die. I didn't mention this to you, but oh, he has like weird normal people lips in the middle of his regular lips.
Yeah.
I mentioned this to someone else I was playing this with, but because we walked in here and he's like, oh, do I get to be Aaron? And I'm just like, my comment was, Attack on Titan has done irreparable damage to anything large is on screen ever.
I think I've seen him do that attack before.
I would like to dodge because I've hit dodge about 17 fucking times. I started spamming dodge the second I watched his fist go past me. I'm hitting dodge. It's finally fucking working. Okay, he's just gonna fucking do it 4 times? He delayed the 3rd one. What the fuck is that?
Oh, cool.
You're not gonna do it. I like how he delayed the 3rd attack on that, like, burst, just for fun. Well, the lava eventually goes away, so you'll be able to get me then, but...
Really give you time to hit him with these. At least not with a big weapon. Ooh, okay. Okay. It just keeps going. I didn't realize that.
It's 3 times, yeah. His mouth hand is the most vulnerable one, so if he ever does stuff with that, that's what you want to hit.
Alright, this thing. Okay, fair enough. Rolled into it. If I would have rolled the other way, I might have avoided it.
Probably one of the more interesting and, like, one of the more interesting bosses, just generally, because, like, the arena is kind of cool. But also, it feels like he has, like, more attacks than most of the other bosses.
I wouldn't know. All the other bosses we fought were just instantly dead.
I mean, we fought a handful of bosses up till now, too, and it's like, I feel like this guy has more, like, unique attacks than just, like, swing.
The fuck did you just do?
I don't know. I don't know.
That didn't seem intentional.
I put so much oh god. That was so much wither damage. Do we want to, like, die and see what happens?
What did you use?
The really shitty martyrdom nail. And it just, like, sat under him and
26k damage.
Well, it applied 26k wither, and then, like, the next one I cast broke all of that damage.
I can hit him with it again, then.
I don't hope this die.
We fucking die, then. Oh. Yeah, just go ahead and die.
I don't know what... I cast it twice. The first one hit his foot and didn't really do much. And the second one sat directly underneath his body and created a big column of light. And it's like, it ripped all of his HP into Wither, and then like he got hit by the third one and it just burned all of the Wither away. Maybe it's just really good on something that like has, I don't know. Did it like do a multiple hitboxes clipping thing? Did it just glitch? Is it based on like how much of the martyrdom circle is hitting, and because he's huge it just did all of it? These questions and more.
Whatever you did was definitely a glitch or something.
I really wish he would stop focusing me with that attack, because he's delaying it randomly. And then he's doing that immediately, which just makes it wildly uninteresting and unfun. Yeah, I think the other one I just managed to kind of like free cast into him, but like that beam of light was really bright underneath him. Like I think that the nail like sat inside of him or something, and then like the column just did something weird. It's so strange. There's also a chance that maybe he had his mouth hand out and it like clipped.
You said it might have been a multiple hitbox thing. Okay, don't know how that hit me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like maybe he had his mouth hand out doing something and it just like clipped him and that, and it just counted. Like it was just like a wild coincidence, it seems like.
I'd love to go get you.
You could probably just kill him unless you want to do more weird shit.
Probably can't get a heal off in that, can ya?
Just throw on a burn resist and come down and grab me.
Yeah. Well, that dried up the arena. Maybe the second one he does.
I thought it was HP based, but maybe.
I hate how short that distance is. Oh shit. Oh, interesting. In fact, I got one to spawn on there. That's interesting. Huh. Thought I timed that step right. Didn't know. Yeah. I don't know, it might be health based.
I mean, that's his third nuke as well, so maybe it's the third nuke. It's always when he's about to die is when it happens. Because he stays vulnerable from that third nuke for a really long time.
Oops. That's fine. Yeah, I'm curious to how that happened the first time. But I don't think we were going to be able to replicate it.
I mean, it would just be like trying to do it again and again, which I wouldn't have an issue with, but
Perhaps that's what will fill the holes in the world.
I think it was a free cast that I just threw underneath him, because it activates early if it touches something, but it just did that and then just sat in him and just did some tons of damage.
Not so far at all.
Because both his legs and his head are all, or his body at least, are all different hitboxes technically. So I wonder.
His legs.
Even then,
his legs
when you hit him with it, it only does like 2,600 at most. It looked like.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Well, I mean, he has his arms, his legs, his body, probably his head. His body and his head are probably the same thing, and then the hand inside. I don't know.
I guess I'm not gonna waste another seed putting it there when I already have the one back here. How did I warp you? I'm gonna warp you again. It was crazy to see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I could figure out like what that's doing, that'd be kind of fun. But I feel like that feels like something that would only ever work on a boss that big and that slow.
Yeah. It was like a freak accident at that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know with the beam, the radiant beam, there are times if an enemy like blocks or does something, like instead of the damage like ticking slowly, it'll like take super damage for like, I don't know, it'd take like 50 ticks in one tick and die instantly. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Probably. It's probably just the way that that spell like does damage, and also the way that that boss exists.
Yeah.
There's definitely reasons.
Yeah.
In Radiance, judgment.
I wonder why when you sell shit, it like reshuffles certain things in your inventory.
To waste the player's time.
Fair enough.
As per Steam reviews.
In Radiance, judgment. Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Oh, is the braided ring that says summoned allies can use more range attacks for disappearing, does that let you do multiple long-range casts of Blessed Reflections?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Like, those are summoned allies.
Oh, is that what that means?
I'm asking, do you think that that's could be what it is?
I don't fucking know.
Well, then throw it on and see. I don't know, but like, I happen to just think that like, the Blessed Reflections do have a ranged attack. And they do disappear.
And use more ranged attacks, so what? You think they could just shoot 2 now?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if there's enemies, who knows?
Yeah, I can go see real quick.
Oh, I know what it does. I just looked it up. It'd be cool if it helped the Blessed Reflections, but it's not what it's for.
Oh. So what's it do?
It lets the little, like, summoned pet things that you can do, like the Radiant Ball that shoots autonomously, the Wither one, and the...
Oh, those.
It lets those shoot more before they disappear.
I see.
What's going on over here?
Oh, you know. Progressing quest.
Acceptable attire in which to mourn the lingering absence of a little lord.
Ah, my invitation reached. Kindness, the noble pupil of Moonstone, carved from the cold rock and baptized in the blood of innocence. The noble carved from the cold rock and baptized in the blood.
Buy another mana ring from her now if you'd like to.
Ah, my invitation reached you. A kindness, perhaps, for both of us. So, is this essentially, because once you defeat the progeny and go back to Skyrest, the key's waiting there with the note saying to go to, like, the Fief. Would we want to, like, pivot that way from here, or do Upper Kalroth, do you think?
I mean, the thief key is there for me because Boyo left as of, like,
yeah,
before the progeny even, I think.
Oh, I thought it was right after progeny he leaves.
Because this is saying, I mean, this NPC list I'm looking at has the thief after, after, like, the Sunless Skein and the Cistern in the Depths.
Okay.
It wants us to do, like, everything between here and getting to Upper Kalroth, basically. Because it wants us to find the Umbral Tome for Dunmire, which I don't know where that is in Upper Kalroth. The second tablet for Gerlinda, which I don't remember where that is. Talk to Byron. Get the Worshipper's Saw for Damaros if you're doing the Adir ending, which is down in the Cistern by that, the first invisible archer guy that we meet.
Yep. The tome for, Dunmire is in, like, the first, like, spiral staircase down into the mines.
Okay. And then after that, it's the Revelation Depth, so Winterberry, Byron, Crusader's Call from the boss for Dunmire, Kukujin's Help for said boss, and then talk to the Wayfarer, which is the elevator after Skin Stealer, and then talk to Byron and Winterberry at Skyrest, and then get the noblewoman sent and talk to the prisoner, and then do the thief. Alternatively, I'm probably gonna have to, like, leave in 15 minutes, so you just want to call it a night here?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Cleared out the, lower Kalroth stuff, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. I would say that I might be back afterwards, but your boy is looking forward to going to bed, so.
Yeah, by all means.
That might change, but I doubt it. Probably should go start cleansing those beacons now that we're getting close to Upper Colorado, though.
Probably.
Alright. Oh, we got through fucking Lower Colorado. Something.
Yeah. Made some progress. Got some things we missed.
And some things we didn't. But I will probably see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless something else happens, but also it's almost tomorrow anyway, so we'll see.
No.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye, stream.